we are now moving on to the mainland. Because if we cannot move on to the mainland, malaria will come back to Zanzibar. This is the third time malaria has been eliminated in Zanzibar, but it's not been sustained because we're not doing the same on the mainland. So now our focus is on the mainland. The three main interventions: insecticide-treated bed nets, long-lasting, the use of artemisinin combination therapies, and indoor residual spraying are the interventions that we are now undertaking. So far, so good, because we have been able to cut death from malaria by half. From 120,000 people per annum, we are now at 60,000 people per annum. We are on good track, and we think we should be able to get there in our aim is to get to zero death from malaria by 2015, and I'm confident we'll get it. Through MCC, as I said, as also Ambassador Yamamoto had made reference to, and we have the people from MCC, maybe at some point they'll be able to brief you. We are doing roads. As I said, Binga, Songea, Namtumbo, Tanga, Olhoro, Tunduma, Sumbawanga. We are doing roads in Pemba through the MCC. On the water sector, improvement of water supply in Dar es Salaam, and improving the water supply system in Morogoro. With the energy sector, is electrification, rural electrification in about 6 regions of Tanzania, where Simeon Power is the contractor. Yeah, PIPE are working together. With Zanzibar, we are doing a submarine cable, a second submarine cable across the channel to bring more power to Zanzibar. We now have only one cable. You remember there was a time there was a defect there. They ran out of power for about 4 or 5 months. Now we're going to have a second submarine cable, which is going to help us with that. We have several other programs that are working with the US government, which has really helped us in building capacities for our development. We look forward to even greater engagement now with Feed the Future program and Partnership for Growth program. And in Feed the Future and Partnership for Growth, Tanzania is among the 4 countries that the US has focused in this regard. There is the Peace Corps program, which has been there since independence. We are again celebrating 50 years of that program. Ambassador Wilson has at some point been one of the Peace Corps, teaching at Usamaganga Secondary School. Ambassador Castle, who is now the Assistant Secretary of State for Africa, alikuwa mwalimu wa Peace Corps at Usamaganga Secondary. So we have a number of people who have been there with us, who are now in US government in top positions. So we have, Peace Corps has done so much in terms of people-to-people relations. We value this relation with the United States and will do everything in our powers to see it grow to greater heights. US has now become the biggest tourist source market for Tanzania's tourism. We are seeing more and more investments coming into Tanzania from the United States. These are important developments which we welcome, because at the end of the day, it is the growth of the economy that will make a difference in terms of the living conditions of our people. It goes without saying that our cooperation with the United States has been outstanding, and the presence of high-level representatives here, Ambassador Yamamoto, Isa, Ambassador Wilson was at some point also. Not very long. When I was foreign minister, he was in national security and advisor to President Clinton on African affairs, and we used to have long chats with him, discussing a number of conflict situations I remember we fixed Burundi. Yeah. after several attempts, but we were able to succeed. So we have so many people who have come to this, people from MCC, only to underscore the levels of cooperation that we are enjoying between our two countries. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the diaspora. Well, it has been my habit as foreign minister and now as president to meet Tanzanians wherever I travel abroad. You remember in May 2006, here in Washington and New York, we met. I met Tanzanians. At that meeting, there are some things that I had said to you. The first thing I said was that be good citizens of Tanzania in a foreign country. Don't engage in criminal activities. We will not be able to defend you. If you engage in drug trafficking, there's no way we can defend you, because even at home, drug traffickers are in prison for 30 years. We cannot defend a Tanzanian doing that heinous business in another country. We will not do it. Because they will ask you, they will ask us, what do you do to drug traffickers at home? Do you pat them on the back? Congratulate them? No, we say we take them to court. We imprison them. So I said, don't do this. If you're a rapist, you'll go to jail. You did not come here to do some criminal activities. You came here to make a living, be good citizens, observe the laws of this country, you live happy. Pursue what made you leave your country and come to the United States. Number two, I said, don't forget home. Ishu gaibuni, usisahau nyumbani. In this I said, one, build a house at home. Try it. You cannot live here for 25 years. And every time you're going to come to wako. Au kwa wakwe zako. Sasa ukifika pale mdogo wako ana nyumba nzuri, sinza kule unasema nchi wezi kabisa hata huyu. Sasa unaanza kulia wivu. Mtu akifa mnajadiliana kweli. Tukamzike nyumbani au tusimzike, kwa sababu mnaiona ile tabu ile ya aibu itakayotoka kule nyumbani. Anapoishi hapa na BMW na inafika kule sasa anapokelewa kwenye nyumba ya baba yake. Kama ni kwetu kule imejengwa kwa miti, imekandikwa udongo, imeezekwa makuti. Nasema unajua mtu anazikwa popote tu. Sasa msijisahau. Msijisahau, at some point lazima urudi nyumbani. Unarudi nyumbani, unarudi wapi? Unarudi mahali pa namna gani? I said, build but also help your relatives. Make it in life. can't do much. But I can assure you, $400 is enough to give education kwa mdogo wako. Kwa sababu ada sekondari $20,000. Akiwa boarding $80,000, akichanganya na mahitaji ya shule, ya uniform na vitu gani, hata zidi $300,000. You can do it. Do it. Ili wale mlioacha kule nyumbani waone kwamba nyinyi mlioko huku kweli mmefanikiwa, lakini mafanikio yenu pia yana msaada kwao ili na wao wainuke. The third, I said, contribute for your country's development. Si tuhangaika na mabarabara, maji, umeme na nini. Hayo msihangaike nayo. Tutakachokiweza tunafanya. Maana hatuwezi kuwa na hela zote. Tukamaliza masuala yote yaliyokuwepo, nikisema Kikwete nikasema sasa msiwe na shida. Sasa matatizo yenu yote yataisha katika kipindi changu, mtawadanganyeni tu. Mzee Nyerere kaka miaka 23 hayakuisha. Mzee Mwinyi kaka miaka 10 hayakuisha. Mzee Mkapa kaka miaka 10 hayakuisha. Lakini muhimu ni kwamba mnajenga tofali. Alipoishia Nyerere, anakuja Mwinyi anaongeza tofali lingine, Mkapa anaongeza, na mimi nitaongeza, na mwingine atakuja kuongeza, ataongeza hapo, na mahitaji ya maendeleo hayana mwisho. But what is it that I was asking you to do? 1. Bring investments to Tanzania. Bring technology to Tanzania. Bring skills to Tanzania. If you can yourself invest, do. If you can't, mobilize investors to come and invest in your great country. We need technology. If there are new inventions, new discoveries of technology that you think our country can afford, country can manage, find ways that technology can come to Tanzania. There are skills. Do some skills transfer. Whatever you can do in these 3 areas, please do. Vinginevyo, niko kazini kwa nungunika tunakulaumu watu. Na kuzani kwamba nyinyi hamna responsibility yoyote, isipokuwa kuna mtu mahali hivi anayo responsibility. Maana kuna wakati mwingine unakwenda kukaa mahali fulani usihitaji nchi hiyo. Anaweza mzee bibi nyumbani kuzuri turudi. Sasa hivi ukiuliza swali hilo, nani uliyemwachia nchi yako aijenge ili ikiwa nzuri wewe urudi? Ili nchi yetu wote, wewe uko huku, sisi tuko kule, wote kwa pamoja tunao wajibu wa kujenga nchi yetu. Usigeuze wajibu ule wa kujenga ile nchi, wewe hunao kabisa. Kuna watu huko wana wajibu ule, na itakapokuwa nzuri sasa wewe utarudi. Ridiculous. Absolutely shameful. That's my thinking is, you're thinking proper. This is, it cannot be the correct thinking.